Hello, back again with another video. As I said, today's video is going to be about voodoo, how it's practiced. Definitely, I want to explain this. Voodoo is practiced differently where you go in Haiti. See, the West is completely, that's something totally like, I just say this. The way they practice it in the West is totally different from the way they practice it in Haiti. And it also depends on what family you come from, because in my family, you may find the way we practice voodoo is totally different from the way another person practices voodoo in their family. Like in my family, there really isn't a concept of consort in my family. You know what I'm saying? It's more of in the sense the way we do. And then and another thing is we don't even have a concept of nation in our family. We either break things down, or we break things down into rada or pitwo. Some people go in to say, this is, there's nation of, Congo, Simbi, this and that. We don't really get into that. We break things down. We understand that there's different families, and different met, but we break things down into either hot or cold. This is the way my family does it. But you may have other people from different areas that may, let's just say, have things broken into nations. But then again, you'll find a lot of different views in voodoo. Like, okay, La Reine Congo. You may have, some people call her, what was it? They call it Trois Femmes d'Egypte. And then there's three sisters that some people call Trois Femmes d'Egypte as well. I've been told that La Reine Congo represents the three, from one place, and then I've been told that the Trois Femmes d'Egypte is some other spirits, or what some people would call the Marasatois. But this is the different views in voodoo, where you have one person calling these three sisters the Marasatois, and you have one person saying La Reine Congo is the Marasatois who's married to the three Magi's of voodoo. So I say this: voodoo is a thing where you got to get into the practice, because it's like if you're just sitting here in the West reading books or watching videos, you're not really going to get it, And I definitely say this, and I definitely want to bring this up, is that in the West, people take a lot of information which they get from one wuga and think that's the only way. No, you got to understand, voodoo is practiced differently in different areas. There's different areas that serve different spirits as well, and not every family, like in my family, you can say that we're very territorial with our spirits. We follow the tradition from our grandfather, so we have specific spirits that we mainly deal with, and we don't mingle with certain other spirits. But this is just how my family deals and works with people, or works with the law. So other than that, I know this is a short video, but I just want to conclude this to get people to understand, because I've definitely had a lot of people come to me like, how come you don't do this? How come you don't do that? But mainly in the West, but I definitely want to say that, I just want to break that down, because a lot of people in the West are unaware of this, Is there anything else before I conclude this? Oh, let me just throw this out there. We got to understand that voodoo, also another thing, because I was out with my father, my two uncles yesterday, and we were talking about voodoo, its tradition and so, and this is a thing about the family. I would say this, well, my family, voodoo we have this representation of voodoo as, the person has a schwal in his neck, or he has, I guess the bandana, not bandana, I don't know the term in English and stuff like that, but I guess he has like something around his neck and stuff like that in voodoo. You know what I'm saying? And we see that in America. We get the white clothes and stuff like that. We say this is voodoo. Even this dashiki I got on right now. I'd say this is not voodoo. This is a tradition. The practice of voodoo goes back hundreds and thousands of years. I mean, we throw labels on it today. you know. But this is just a traditional thing. But the practice of voodoo, again, it goes back thousands of years, way before, you know, way before the, you know, our ancestors, you know, or my ancestors was brought to Haiti. You know, this goes back thousands of years, and I must state this. You know, when we talk about, you know, voodoo itself, you know, we got to move away from the, you know, this whole thing of, you know, this tradition. I mean, it's good to keep tradition, but to say that you limit yourself to tradition, that's not cool, because you lose the essence of what you're doing. You know, like if you come to my house, you know, if you'd come to my house and meet my family, you know, all the, you know, practitioners of voodoo in my family, you'd see that we don't really wear these stuff. Even in ceremonies, we'll wear regular shirts, regular jeans, and, you know, stuff like that. That's how we deal, you know. So the thing is, again, you know, we got this marketing of voodoo in the West that is like very commercial, and it's like not that. You don't need to wear dashiki to practice voodoo. You know, you can wear regular jeans, and, you know, you can, you know, and do your service. You know, when was the last time, you know, I'm like wondering, did the spirits tell you that you got to wear this? No, of course not. People do it in hope of keeping their tradition alive, you know. But in reality, you don't have to wear this. You know, you can wear a regular t-shirt, regular jeans, whatever, or shorts, you know, when you're doing your rituals itself. But I conclude this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.